the irresistible force meeting the immovable object, I'd point them right at the battles we've seen between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
Michael, the Beast and the Big Dog have crossed paths a handful of times. In every encounter,
he's going for the pin. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
It's too early for that.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. 2 teams of 3 compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Beautiful technique. Hooked up. Belly a back suplex.
6-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction. The 3 superstars have aligned things of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a 6-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a 6-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
Nailed it. Militant, what a press.
He's looking at it. Is he done? How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that. You gotta believe this one's over.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment.
When a superstar is in a 6-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
And I can tell you exactly what his partners are thinking right now. Why in the world did we agree to team with this guy?
Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all superstars play well with others. Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when they are put in a six-man team, they become a bit lost. That's when a mistake could be made, and it could be very costly.
There are instances when a six-man tag...
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big!
Brock Lesnar's just getting over it.
And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business,
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh, crucifix, crucifix. And he breaks the pin. I think it goes without saying, but Byron, the key for any Brock Lesnar opponent is to avoid a trip to Suplex City.
Yeah, that's easier said than done, Michael. Big or small, Lesnar has sent everybody he's been in the ring with to Suplex City.
Oh, Skullboy! Shoulders down here! Harsh impact. Byron brings up a good point about Suplex City. Lesnar has been able to suplex superstars of all sizes, including the massive Big Show.
You're absolutely right, Cole. Nobody's immune to Suplex City. And for me, my favorite part is watching Paul Heyman count along with each and every suplex.
Dean Ambrose giving him a piece of his mind.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack. There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out. And here we go.
Seth Rollins sees his opening. Byron, you talked about the moment. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Perfectly executed, guys.
He's got the shoulders down. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
That would have been a shocker.
Roman Reigns gets the tag.
Oh, nasty impact.
Look at this. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Way too early.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams, like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who've had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew.
What's Roman Reigns putting together here? There's no doubt Roman Reigns has a long career in front of him.
Superman punch!
Oh, it's over.
Batista! What?
Oh, he kicks out. Nicely done.
It's going to take more than that.
Focusing more on Michael's Hall of Fame argument, I definitely agree that Reigns belongs. Just look at everything he's already done, from WrestleMania main events to WWE Championship reigns and everything in between.
It seems like a silly argument if you ask me, but hey, I'll play along. I'll also agree. Roman Reigns is a slam dunk Hall of Famer. Heck, he'd get in twice as a member of the Shield.
Braun Strowman is taking a beating, and he could be out at any moment now. He may very well be running on instant.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
You know, guys, I've been at ringside for many of the Big Show's WrestleMania matches, and I have to say, I'm always shocked when he falters at the showcase of the Immortals.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And now Dean Ambrose finds himself in a tough spot.
And at this point, how much more does he have to give?
To be successful, the offensive style he's relying on tonight requires he not lose too much stamina. But by the looks of things right now, he might need a new game plan.
Michael, the Big Show's WrestleMania struggles are real. He's lost to guys like...
Oh my God, the world's largest athlete with the world's largest spear.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. That might be the end of Dean Ambrose tonight.
Counter here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Lightning fast reflexes.
This might be it. Oh my.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks...
Ambrose.
Bang! Dirty deeds. Let's take a look at the replay.
That's highlight reel material right there.
Ooh! And he goes for the pin! Two! He gets the shoulder up in time.
Brought the thunder, but not enough to keep the big man on the ground.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team.
And he tags his partner in.
The momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. Ooh, what impact. Shoulders on the mat. One, two. Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact.
And he forces the break.
Great job by him there, realizing where he was in proximity to the ropes.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
Looks like Seth Rollins is starting to fatigue here. He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. he's not going to like this.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this.
This could be it. Cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Yeah, even now, Strowman has the strength and will to power out.
And there's the tag. Roman Reigns into the ring.
So much damage inflicted.
What a WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. The Shield.
Roman Reigns and company with the win.
Sometimes you step in the ring and just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here tonight.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.